Hello beautiful people. In this video I'll take a look at the new Swedish SPAAG, the PBV 301. Hope you enjoy. I'm sorry about my voice, I have a bad cold and that decided to mess with it, but at least it's getting better. Let's look at some pros and cons for the PBV 301. Some of the pros: 20mm cannon. The PBV is equipped with a 20mm cannon taken from an aircraft, and the cannon has a good rate of fire with 725 rounds a minute. AP shell. The AP shell has an armor pin of 40mm at 100 meters. It's pretty underwhelming for the battle rating compared to other nations' SPAAGs, and sadly there are no HVAP shell available. But the 40mm will still be enough to pen a decent amount of vehicles. Smoke grenades. Very few SPAAGs have this, but in this case it's because this vehicle is just a regular APC with a gun mounted. It's not meant to be an anti-aircraft vehicle first. But in any case, it's very nice to have for a vehicle like this. You have 6 of them and you get 2 volleys. And once you fire them, the 3 grenades pretty much cover the entire field of view once you've zoomed out, and that is very nice. Decent speed. Top speed is 45 km an hour. It's nothing very impressive, but it could be way worse. And some of the cons, and there is sadly a bunch of them. Slow turret rotation. Base rotation speed is only 21 degrees a second, and with a gunner's targeting skill up to 5, and expert qualification I got it up to 27 degrees. And I simply had to do that to save my sanity. Luckily the price for getting the vehicle upgraded to expert was only 10k silver lines. Very bad gun elevation. You can only elevate the gun barrel 40 degrees, and this is probably the worst con of them all. And in my opinion, it almost breaks the usage for this vehicle as an SPAAG. Long reload. Base reload speed is 10 seconds, which is an awful lot for such a low level SPAAG. Low ammunition pool. You only have 450 rounds at your disposal, and with a cannon's fast rate of fire, you need a lot of trigger control in order to make it last. Tall profile. Although the PBV looks small, it's almost just as tall as an M3, and the M3 is a very tall vehicle for that battle rating. So trying to hide and find a good spot with this vehicle can sometimes be an issue. Low engine power. Your vehicle weighs around 11 tons, but you only have a 150 horsepower engine, which means slow acceleration and struggling going uphill. Thin armor. It's in general only 8mm thick all around except for the front where it's 15mm, and with the 8mm you will only be protected against light machine guns. Any other caliber weapon will go straight through you. But you do have a roof, so you can be protected from light machine gun fire strafing you, so there's that. And lastly, only 2 crew members. If one is taken out, you're finished. So, yeah. The early Swedish SPAAGs are some of the worst in War Thunder for their intended roles. They are plagued by horrible gun traverse and awful gun elevation. The 2 40mm early Bofors SPAAGs are almost useless in their primary role and are best used as tank destroyers. The very first SPAAG Sweden gets access to also has very bad gun elevation like this PBV. Lacking something very fundamental as gun elevation makes them very annoying to use. With this bad gun elevation of 40 degrees, often you won't be able to attack any aircraft that are close to you. And you can forget about trying to attack them when they are close to you and above you. So often you find yourself needing to move your vehicle around a lot, trying to get to another position, or maybe elevate the vehicle itself or get it at an angle where you can elevate the barrel even more. And it happens all the time that you cannot assist a friendly fighter with an enemy plane on its tail, simply because your gun can't get up there. The slow turret rotation also means that if an enemy plane is close to you, you cannot track it fast enough, and you find yourself hopelessly behind with a reticle. In my opinion, there's 2 ways to use this vehicle as an SPAAG effectively. Either try to get them at long range when they're still pretty low on the horizon, or the solution would be to use this as an ambush vehicle, where you simply sit and wait until a plane hopefully flies into your reticle or close to it where you can actually track it. But neither of those suggestions are really optimal for an SPAAG, and it very much limits its usage. Now don't get me wrong, I'm really happy that we got the PBV for the Swedish SPAAG line, but it's simply just not enough. The first proper SPAAG Sweden get access to is at 5.0, and that's just ridiculous. So Guardian gets an A for effort, but that's about it. Okay, that was it for this little review, and I have to rest my voice now. If you like the content on the channel, please do me solid and subscribe, like and comment. I've added some links in the video description below, both for other relevant videos on the channel, but also for more direct ways for you guys to support the channel if you wish to do so. Until next time, remember to deploy your dive brakes. Have a good one.